Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Alan back at you. Been out buying some points. Have to special thanks to Mr. Jerry Wells. I've seen the guy post a lot, and I've never met him, never run into him at the shows. Not sure if he goes to the shows much or not. Didn't really get into that, but he is one super duper great guy. Had a good time hanging out with him. Went up there and bought a couple pieces, ended up buying a couple more. Ironically, you know, I have no patience, and patience is a virtue, but I do not have it. And let's just get into this before I run into a minute before even looking. But I am about Stillwelled out here, boys. Bam, bam, ba-bam, ba-bam, bam, bam. This is the ironic one. Mike knows the backstory on this one. I won't have to say. But here it is, Mr. Mike Brooksy. Your personal find off the river. Smoking little Gramcave. I mean, absolute smoker. Sweet piece. Tried to buy it years ago. Trying to be a cheap yabba-dabba-dabba, and that didn't work out. And Jerry ended up with it, and I bought it off of Jerry. So what comes around might come back around. Here's a personal find from Ben McGee. It's just a little tip fuzz there. It's papered as a jakey stem. I was thinking it looked awfully rice lobish, but there's no bevel to it, really. Maybe very, very, very slightly up towards the tip, but not really. Crazy cool material. Wild looking stuff. Let me get into these Stillwells. I didn't have my eye on this one. It says right here on it that it was found 9/29/92. He said it's a local piece up his way. He bought it off of a buddy. One little ear there. The flaking is just over the top. Stillwell though, you know how that goes, but she has been to the creek. And I thought he said that this was not the same guy. I thought he said it wasn't the same guy. But this point right here, I have seen him post I don't know how many times. And that's right there is the money shot. That point has been through the creek and been in there for so long, so stained out, to not even hardly have a fuzz almost anywhere. Look at those little micro serrations. Stillwells are just so well made. Super points. I found one Stillwell myself. I just bought a smoker of a Stillwell off of Ryan Leach about 2 months ago at the Tuscumbia show. And I was looking at these three, and I ended up with this one too as well. We did some wheeling and dealing, sat around for 3 or 4 hours, and that's probably like 2 or 3. You know how it goes, you get to talking and telling stories and whatnots, and Jerry is a heck of a guy. Anybody that's ever met him, you know what it is. This is one bad mother. This would have been, before seeing the one next to it, the biggest Stillwell I think I've ever seen in person. I'm sure I've probably seen one at Collinsville bigger, but I'm not sure where this one. I know I got some CO. I got a Dickie COA on every one of them, or he did. Which they sure don't need it. About 4 3/8. 3 5/8. About 5 inches on the money. 3 1/2. Little Gramcave's about 2 5/8. Jakey's about 2 5/8. But yeah, this Stillwell right here is ridiculous. Ex Ryan Leach. Ryan sold it to Jerry, I don't know how many years ago. He has it papered by Dickie, which it don't need it. It is fairly clean, but it's got some good deposits down in there. It is just absolute freaking smoker. Hog of a point. This is bar none. That's probably the nicest point I have ever bought. For sure. Alright, folks, we're heading for 7 minutes. Like I say, special shout out to Jerry. Everybody knows this point. Like, I remember seeing this 100 times on his post and just thinking, like, is it seriously that nice? And it's been in the creek like that? Like, because it's rare to find one that stained up with hardly anything gone off of it. Like I said, I do have the COAs floating around here somewhere. I'm not sure where I laid them down at. I know they're all Missouri. And this was Miller County, this was Cole County, these were both Callaway County. I can't recall what counties these are from, but all Missouri. Like I say, there you have it. Stillwelled out, man. Hope to see you guys at the show August 3rd, Lake of the Ozarks, Fish Haven Road, Lions Club. Check it out. Be there, be square. Take her easy. See ya.